Hello and welcome to TeaFairy and Friends Storytimes and Adventures. Today I've got two wonderful books for you, but before we go to our books, I wanted to show you this very cool little lantern that my niece made for me. It's made out of a jar, as you can see, but she took tissue paper and glue and she just put the tissue paper and glue all over the outside of the jar, and then she glued these special little gems on it, and she wrapped some pipe cleaners around it, and then in the lid she popped some holes. You can see the holes in the lid, and that's because when you put a candle inside of it and you light the candle and you put it way down inside, which is kind of tricky with this little candle, so I'm probably not going to be able to do that today, but when you are able to light it, it glows, and the holes in the lid allow the air to get in so it can still function, because if you just put a closed lid on it, the candle goes out and it doesn't work anymore. So you got to have the holes in the lid. But it's super easy to make, and it's really pretty, especially when it's glowing at nighttime, which you wouldn't be able to see with all these lights anyway. So, but I just thought I would show it to you because it's a super easy craft, and it's something that can be made out of stuff that you probably have at home or that you can find at the dollar store or like a really, even thrift shops maybe, gift shops, gift giving shops where you get like wrapping paper and stuff like that. All right, so today we are reading two books. That's my fairy tea. I love it. Okay, Angus and Frank is written by Madison Baine. Aren't they cute? This guy is a long-horned cow. And then we got a spotted puppy, Angus and Frank. And I want to thank Madison for sending this in to me, and I'm excited to be able to share it with you. It's illustrated by Isla Taylor Bologni. I think that's how you pronounce it, B-O-L-O-G-N-I. Mom and Dad, thank you for always supporting me and pushing me to do better and be better. I love you. Tanner, Brittany, and Ava, thank you for always being there for Ainsley and me. I hope this makes you smile. I love you. Ainsley, you are my best friend, better half, and partner in crime. You are everything. I love you more. On a quaint little farm in the middle of nowhere lived a cute, friendly cow covered in hair. Isn't he cute? The cow's name is Angus, and he's sweet as can be. But Angus has a problem, the poor thing. He can't see. See how long his bangs are? They're in his eyes. He can't see anything. But he's got big, long horns. He'll catch glimpses of the world here and there when there's a breeze in the air, when the wind is just strong enough to move his hair. Since he can't see, he has incredible hearing. He can hear every sound that happens on his clearing. Cheep, cheep, cheep. He can hear the chickens clicking and the horses in their stables. He can hear the farmer's family seated by their dinner tables. He can hear the children giggling as they play in the yard. He can even hear trucks in the road if he listens really hard. See him listening? There's the chickens and the kids and the truck on the road. One day, Angus heard something new. The noise sounded so strange, he tried to listen closer, but it was just out of range. Yip, yap. See his hearing noises? He's got little squigglies next to his ears. Yip, yap, yip, yap. The noise was getting closer, and Angus recognized the sound. It sounded like some sort of dog, but there were never dogs around. Something rustled in the grass behind Angus, and he quickly turned around. Then he heard an unfamiliar voice. "Hey, friend, I'm Frank, and I'm new in town." And there's Frank. Isn't he cute? "I just moved here with my family. I wanted to take a look around, but I can't seem to find my way back home, and the sun is starting to go down. Will you help me find my way back home? Brand new friend of mine. My humans might get worried, and it's almost dinner time." I think that they're both so cute. I want to hug Angus. Angus shrugged defeatedly. "I'd be happy to show you the way back to your place, but I don't think I'll be much help with all this hair in my face." "I can help you out with that," Frank said with a smile. "I've watched my humans play with her dolls. I can help you find a style." He's going to style Angus's hair. Frank jumped on Angus's back to assess the situation. "I've got it," Frank barked with elation. "I think this look will be to your liking. Ta-da! With these fierce braids, you look just like a Viking." Now Angus has braids. How cute is that? And he kind of does look like a Viking. He's got the Viking helmet on with the horns. Gee, this looks okay, Angus said hesitantly, but maybe you could try something that looks a bit more me? Frank thought for a moment. "I totally understand. This is definitely more you. A mohawk, like you're in a punk band." Look, he's got a mohawk. That's pretty silly. Have you guys ever done mohawks in the bathtub with the soap, with the shampoo? I used to love doing that. Angus and Frank erupted with laughter. They couldn't hold it in. This must be the most ridiculous look that there has ever been, at least for a cow. Silly. Look at him laughing and giggling. "I have an idea. Let's give this a try," Frank said as he gathered Angus's hair into a ball above his eyes. "Oh." "I love it," Angus squealed. "I can see. This is the one." He scooped Frank up for a big hug and shouted, "Thank you so much, Frank, for my new doo-doo bun." It's a doo-doo bun. Silly. Angus excitedly looked around the farm. His view was now unfurled. He felt like this was the first time he could really see the world. Across the field, he saw a house with a moving truck. "I think we've got a winner. Come on, Frank, hop on my back. Let's get you home for dinner." Angus lays down so Frank can get up on his back. That's awfully friendly. They approached the fence outside Frank's house. Frank thanked Angus for the ride. Then Frank hopped down and turned around before heading inside. I kind of liked the mohawk myself, to be honest. "I had a lot of fun today," said Frank. "I wish it didn't have to end." Angus smiled and replied, "Me too, but we'll have more adventures soon because now we are best friends." Well, that was easy. They got to be best friends fairly quickly. More Angus and Frank adventures coming soon. And then at the end of the book it says, "Let's color, create your own Angus and Frank masterpiece and share your artwork at #Angus and Frank." And so then she included a nice coloring page for every little kitty to do. And you can find this book on Amazon. Oh, look, there's another one too. I want to color those. Aren't they cute? Author is Madison Baine, B-A-I-N-E. Too cute. Hi, kids! Eunice the Unicorn here. Nice to see you. Let's see what TeaFairy's friends are up to today.
Oh, save the children. They are our future. Let's save the children. Yes, they are the future. The fruit of the womb is child's greatest gift, I say. Oh, the fruit of the womb is child's greatest gift, I say. No child deserves abuse. No child deserves wickedness, oh no. No child deserves salvation. No child deserves to live in a war zone. Oh, yeah, let's save the children. They are our future. Oh, yeah, let's save the children. Yes, they are our future. Don't you love looking into the eyes of a child? See the wonder, see the innocence, feel the love. Now tell me, why are there evil ones that want to take them away? Whoa, no one overstand. The wicked one will have their day. Whoa, love the children everywhere. Yes, whoa, love the children. Love them everywhere. Let's keep them strong, shelter them, nurture them, teach them right from wrong. Well, yes, that also means we can nurture that child within. Yes, I say, whoa, let us nurture that child within. Let's nurture and love our children. They are the future. Oh, let's love the children, I say. They are the future. Yeah.
Today, I am going to make an octopus out of balloons. See all these little balloons? What color is this one, guys? Is it yellow? And we have a blue one. And these ones kind of look similar, don't they? One is pink and the other is orange. How many balloons did I have? 4, right? And we're going to make an octopus. Are you guys ready? You have to put the balloon on the nozzle. And these are not hard. Well, making balloon animals is not hard to do. As long as you don't pop the balloon. That's the hard part. And the other hard part sometimes is tying the knot. I wrap it around 2 fingers and then I push it through the little hole. I'll show you that again in just a minute. But then you got to make all the air go all the way to the end of the balloon. See all the cool things that you can do with balloons? You can make it curl. I don't think it's going to go all the way down, but that's okay. It'll still turn out fine. Nope. Now we can curl it from the other way. Did you guys know today is my birthday? Can you guess how old I am? Did you know that fairies get older than people do? Anybody want to guess? 500 years old. Do you believe that? I have a bridge to sell you. All right, ready? Balloon number 2. No, not really. I'm not 500, I'm 5,000. Do you believe that? Look how long that balloon is. Oh my goodness. Do you hear the squeak? Okay, ready? I'm going to show you how to do this again. You wrap it around 2 fingers and then see the little hole? I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see. And you push it through the little hole and then pull on it. Boop. And again, it doesn't want to go all the way to the end. It kind of looks like a swan's nose. Okay, 2 more balloons. Almost there. Don't want my hair to get caught in it. I've done that before. It's not fun. It hurts. All right. Oh, here comes the pink one. Look how pink that is. That's my favorite color. Maybe one more squeeze. There we go. Got it down to the end that time. But I got to let a little bit of air out so I can tie it. Boop. Tying it is the hardest part. Actually, no. I'm about to do the hardest part. And you're probably going to hear a lot of squeaks. My microphone is going to pick up all kinds of crazy sounds while I do this. You guys ready? Here we go. Last balloon. It's the blue one. Hopefully it doesn't blow. Kablooey. All right. Oh, it made all kinds of squeaky noises. Can you make those noises? Okay, then I gather all the balloons like this. Look at all those crazy balloons. So many colors. See, I told you you're gonna hear lots of squeaking, lots of noises. And I gotta try to find the middle. Does that look about the middle? Looks about the middle to me. And you twist it like that. And then you push them all down like that. Oh, maybe they want to escape. Ah! Okay, here comes the hardest part. Don't pop, don't pop, don't pop. It's an octopus. But it doesn't have eyes. Where did its eyes go? Look, I have eyes. I have little stickers that I get to put on his eyes. I'm going to put one right there. He looks surprised. He has surprised eyebrows. And one right there. And there is an octopus. And I like to make them into a hat. Isn't that silly? That's it, guys.
Wow! That was so cool! Did you like it? I did. Let's check in with TeaFairy and see what story she'll be reading next.
Okay, so our story today is Cal the Camel and his kayaking adventure, and it's by Holly Rehberg and illustrated by Ayan Saha. Cal the Camel and his kayaking adventure. And this was sent in to me by the author, Holly Rehberg. Cal the Camel. Isn't he cute with his hat on? Did you know C is for camel? Cal the Camel was a very curious camel who longed for adventure. He lived in a wilderness park and wished that just once he too could go on an adventure. The wilderness park attracted visitors from all over the nation, traveling on their own adventures. So there's Cal, and here's a visitor. The visitors would drive through the park hoping to catch a glimpse of various wild animals, including camels. Cal and his friends would entertain the visitors by looking cute and getting up close to lick their windows. The visitors would squeal in delight. Do you know what this one is? Can you say giraffe? And this one is a zebra, or zebra if you're in the UK. And this is Cal the camel with the C on his cap. Even though licking windows and seeing new visitors was fun, Cal longed for at least one exciting adventure before his next birthday. Feeling like it might never happen, Cal decided to go to bed early. Look, he has a different cap for sleeping in. It's blue. His nightcap. The next morning, Cal woke up a little upset. He figured today would be just like any other day. Boring. B-O-R-I-N-G. Uh-oh. And he's reading a book called Adventures for Camels by Holly Rehberg. That's funny, Holly. But as he heard the crackle of gravel, a car approached. Looking up quickly, Cal was enthralled. Do you know what enthralled means? It means excited and curious. The car looked different than most. Two long, funny-looking shoes sat on the roof. Are those shoes? As Cal watched, his caretaker, Jim, asked the visitors about the objects on top of their car. It turned out they were not shoes at all. They were kayaks. The family had traveled a great distance to kayak on the nearby lake and were now heading to a large waterfall. And it says travel on their license plate. Have you ever been in a kayak? I have. I almost tipped mine over. Wait just a minute. Did they say kayaks? Kayaks were the most glorious thing he had ever seen, and Cal knew immediately that today was going to be different, that today he was going on an adventure. Do you think Cal's going to go in a kayak? Let's find out. Carl's imagination ran wild as he thought up a scheme to get inside those kayaks. He followed the car past his zebra and giraffe friends and called to his mother that he would be back later. She yelled back, "Take your little sister and be back by dark." "What are we doing? Where are we going? What's with those big shoes?" His sister trotted up behind him with all kinds of questions. Cal told her to be quiet and to follow along if she was interested in an adventure. While the family stopped to get out and take pictures of the baby giraffe, see the baby giraffe? Cal and Callie, his sister, managed to climb into the kayaks. The family finished their pictures and headed for the falls. Cal was so excited. His adventure was about to begin. Once at the falls, the family climbed out of the car to go swimming, and after the coast was clear, Cal and his sister carried the kayaks on their humps up to the falls. That's silly looking. When they reached the pool at the top, Cal secured their protective gear just before they launched into the water. What kind of protective gear do you think that they used? Camel protective gear? They had fun spinning in circles, going backwards and splashing each other with their paddles. Look, they have on a helmet and a life jacket. Cal's very smart. They were having so much fun, they didn't realize they were inching closer to the edge. Oh no, the edge of the waterfall. Oh no! That could be bad. As they inched closer and closer to the waterfall, there was no time to paddle backwards and no time to prepare. There was only one thing left to do. Scream! Ah! Cal and Callie screamed all the way down the huge waterfall. Cal took a second to take in his surroundings and realized he was right in the middle of his adventure. Wow. Once they hit the pool below, Cal made sure Callie was okay and helped pull her to the bank to get out. Giggling and talking about their adventure, they secured the kayaks on their backs and raced to the parking lot. They knew time was running out. They had to get home before dark. As it sunk in that they hadn't enough of a plan to get home, Callie started crying. How? How were they going to get home? Excited to see the family coming back to their car, Cal and Callie noticed the youngest family member was crying. She'd forgotten her favorite kitty at the wilderness park. Both camels were relieved that they were going home. Look, Mom and Dad are going, "It's okay, don't cry. Thank you for coming." And look, there's the kitty. It says Adventure 1. Back in the park, the family stopped at the main office to retrieve their stuffed kitty. Cal and his sister hopped out of the kayaks and trotted home just in time for dinner. As Cal's family began to eat, his mom asked what they had been up to all day. Before Callie could give it away, smiling, Cal replied, "Oh, you know, nothing major, just the same old boring stuff." Their mom gave them both a funny look, but didn't ask any further. After dinner, Cal went to see his friends and tell them about his adventure. He could hear the faint sound of gravel crackling as the family left the park, chattering to each other that today had been one of their most favorite adventures ever. Thinking about his day with a smile on his face, Cal could not have agreed more. And there's the waterfalls and the kayak and his sister. What a fun story. And it looks like there's one more page. As you read through Cal's adventures, did you notice a tiny cloud on almost every page? Let's look. Oh, there's a tiny cloud right there. And there's some tiny clouds right there. And there's one there too. There's lots of tiny clouds. There's a Bible story in 1 Kings 18:43 through 46 that tells how the people of Samaria had not seen rain for 3 years. This devastated their land, crops, and cattle. A man named Elijah prayed and prayed for God to make it rain. Elijah sent a friend to go and look for any sign of rain out over the sea. His friend did not see one. After praying some more, Elijah sent his friend back to look again. Excitedly, his friend was happy to report that he saw a cloud the size of a man's hand developing over the sea. This gave Elijah hope that much rain was coming too soon to them. As you go through your life, look for tiny clouds of hope that symbolize God's love for you. About the author, Holly Rehberg resides in Oklahoma with her family. She is a special education teacher by trade and has always wanted to author a book. She loves to travel and, like Cal, loves a good adventure. About Cal the camel. Cal the camel also resides in Oklahoma with his family. He enjoys the outdoors, wears his hats, and going on adventures. You can find him here. www.calthecamel.com. That's CALTHECAMEL.com. I'm really, really grateful that Holly sent this in. It can be found on Amazon again, and there will be information in the credits more about the book and where you can find it. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Bye.